Never made this before. You know, I like to make it the way I think it's supposed to be, and then, but next time I'll
with a one idea less water, I would call it a stew.
Yeah, I know. I wanted more water because I wanted it more as soup. But that's what Steve calls it.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. How are you doing? I gotta put some dirty laundry into the back of the car, and on the other hand, what am I doing today? I really wanted an idea to do something. And what I wanted to do, I really wanted to start riding, but I saw a few different productions that are happening in Austin in the next few days, and I decided that I'm gonna send a few mails to these productions. Maybe they need some people to help them on production assistant and stuff like that. And that was what I was doing for now. But now when that's done, I gotta do stuff. You know, a good deal is to organize all the books that I have. I will put all of the books. What is that? Oh, it's a white sheet that I use for diffusion. I will put all my books that I have that I read on the bottom of the backpack. That is Bulgakov, The Master and Margarita, The Memoirs of a Geisha, Oscar Wilde, King Rat, and some Terry Pratchett. And I'm gonna put everything that I haven't read yet, Mark Twain, The Idiot, and Stephen King, on top, so I can actually read them now. And I found that catalog over here that I'll go through, and I think there are a few things that can give me a few ideas for a few builds that I want to create soon. Woohoo! Look at that! Mail delivery! I talk to myself, you know.
Yeah,
Alright.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, these are the cards, Vistaprint.
Oh.
These are my business cards. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we actually got. Good. It's gonna be in a little box, but well, it doesn't really matter. Alright, there is a card, there are cards, and oh yeah, the thingy that I got. Pretty good. I really like it.
Now I have some frozen green peas. I just rinse
Here's my card.
cool water and let them thaw just a bit.
All right.
And I'm gonna pour those over. This will be.
Do you know what I read today? I read about a guy, I think was an Italian filmmaker apparently, who had no actual filmmaking training, and he apparently picked up his wife's iPhone. By the way, I'm pouring some coffee over here. He picked up his wife's iPhone and he started making movies using a lot of 3D rendering and 3D projectoring inside of computer stuff, and he created an insane movies with just an iPhone. And things like that, first off, make me excited because you see how much creativity there is everywhere, and how much you don't actually need to spend on things to create nowadays. You just need to find the creative way to use the things that you already have. On the other hand, makes me feel bad that I didn't come up with it. Seriously, like, it's so simple. You have it in your pocket. You do too. You probably have an amazing pocket camera in your pocket right now. And you can create movies, you can tell stories with it. Damn it, the guy already won a whole bunch of different awards. Have to get on that. Alright, I'm making coffee, and by the way, I was thinking about that. It was because I opened the catalog over here, and I'm looking through a few different rigs that they sell, and I was thinking how I can make these things on my own. Like, I was planning to buy some aluminum and actually cut it in shapes and do stuff with it, but PVC is much easier, a little cheaper. I don't know yet, but you can use your phone. Alright, let's use the halftime because they're gonna kill me here if we talk over the game. It's the Super Bowl, by the way. But exciting things are happening. Why? I submitted a lot of couch surfing things today in the morning, and if you don't know what couch surfing is, it's pretty much everywhere in the world people having couches or giving their company for a while to other people that are traveling from a city to a city or a continent in my case. And I'm talking about Austin and the festival that is gonna be it's okay. It's gonna be in March, and someone said that it's okay to stay with them. That's wonderful. Right now I'm gonna try to contact them back and maybe see some details. On the other hand, I'm making some cookies over here, and yeah, wonderful things are happening. Right? How is your game going?
I don't like it.
I don't want sports.
Are you among the rest?
We're crazy, Pip. People have said it. We know it. Yet we go on. But being crazy together is fine. It was being crazy alone I couldn't stand any longer. Charlie sent his regards and wants you to know that he indeed started a fine new book. Perhaps his best yet. One you suggested the title for. Blake House. Blake House. So we'll write and move and write, Pip. And some year, soon, we may be back on the train which stops on the weather. We may come back on the train which stops for water at your town. And if you are there to call our names and we know ourselves now, we shall step off the train. But perhaps meanwhile you will get too old. And if when the train stops, Pip, you are not there, we shall understand, and let the train move us together along to another town. Signed, Emily Dickinson. P.S. Charlie says your grandfather is a dead ranger from Plato, but not to tell him. P.P.P.S. Charlie is my darling. Charlie is my darling, repeated Grandpa, sitting down and taking his letter and read it again. Well, well, he sighed. Well, well. We sat there a long while looking at the burning horizon, with the burning soft October sky and new stars. A mile off, a dog barked. Miles off, on the horizon line, a train moved along, whistling and tolled its bell once, twice, 3 times. Gone. You know, I said, I don't think they're crazy. Neither do I, Pip, said Grandpa, lighting his pipe and blowing out the match. Neither do I. Good night.